Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L. Tutoring Central, and I am back with some idioms. Idioms number 13, I believe this one is. So just to add to your toolbox a few more English expressions, and you can check below. There's a playlist for idioms, a playlist for collocations, and learn them all if you want, and practice them every now and again when they make sense. Of course, we don't use them all the time, but there are times when it makes sense to use them or when they're very helpful. It takes a while to sort of learn when's the appropriate time, and in a lot of academic writing, you want to avoid colloquialisms and certain idioms and collocations, but others have become so common that they seep into academic writing all the time, and we don't even recognize them as English, native English speakers. A lot of the time, we don't recognize that they are idiomatic expressions or colloquial expressions in some cases. So also there are other playlists to check out. There's story reading and articles and other playlists, so you can check everything in one place if you like. Just before we get into the little list of idioms this time around, don't forget to push that subscribe button. I know we have a lot more viewers than we do subscribers. It only takes a minute to push that button. It doesn't hurt you at all, and it helps the channel a lot. I really appreciate all those who have pushed the subscribe button and liked the videos and put some comments or sent me messages. You can always send me messages privately, but you can also put comments on the YouTube videos as well. All right, let's jump into idioms 13. First up, we have back to square one. It means starting over or the need to start over. For example, if this final test fails, we are back to square one. So in other words, we have to go back and start over. Something's gone wrong. This test isn't working. Or they did not like the proposal, so I'm back to square one. So whoever you're giving the proposal to, they've rejected it. Now you have to go back and start over and see if you can come up with a better proposal. So you're back to square one. In hot water means you're in trouble or to be in a difficult situation. For example, the naughty child was in hot water after breaking the vase. So the child's done something wrong here, so she or he is in trouble or in hot water. Or Natalie found herself in hot water after her inappropriate comments. So Natalie has maybe posted to social media or has said something that's just not quite considered appropriate. So she's found herself in hot water. In other words, she's in a difficult situation. She may need to explain herself, or she's in trouble and there may be some penalty for what she said. Music to my ears. This one's a little more positive than the previous couple. This means good news. So for example, hearing they have a healthy newborn baby is music to my ears. So it's good news. It's good that their baby is healthy and that they've had a baby. All of this is good news. So it's music to my ears. In other words, it's enjoyable. Or when they heard of the pay raise, it was music to their ears. So again, I think everybody likes when they're going to get a little bit more money for the work that they do. So when they heard of this, it was music to their ears. It pleased them. And our last one for this list is layman's terms. It means to explain something in simple terms. I didn't understand that explanation. Can you tell me in layman's terms? So in other words, sort of explain it as if you're explaining it to a child or to someone who's never heard of this topic before. You need to just bring it down to my level because I'm not capable. And sometimes I think it's always a good idea to start with explaining things in very simple terms. Or the scientist explained the basic concepts of a black hole in layman's terms. So science can become very complex. It can become very difficult. And for those who aren't steeped in science, who haven't studied it a lot, you need layman's terms. You need a simple explanation. It might not even be, it's not going to be as thorough as a complete science explanation, and it might not even be 100% correct in a way because you might have to leave out certain components or certain exceptions to not complicate it too much, but basically we can get an understanding or a basic understanding of what a black hole is. If we want to go further, we can, of course, study some science courses or at least investigate further. All right, that's layman's terms. Well, there you have it. A few more idioms to add to your collection. Back to square one. I hope you're not back to square one. I hope everything is going smoothly for you today. In hot water. I also don't want you to be in hot water. Music to my ears. Now, there's a good one. We like things that are music to our ears. It makes us feel good when good things are happening to us or to other people. And layman's terms. And sometimes we all need that. I know I do. Sometimes I need things explained in layman's terms, or sometimes they say, tell me as if I'm a 5-year-old. Same idea. Explain it very simply, very carefully, step by step, so that I can understand it. The first time you're learning something, you kind of need to go to the basics, and that's layman's terms. Don't forget to like the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. That helps to be notified as well. If you'd like to be notified, not everyone does, but subscribe doesn't hurt at all. You won't even see me in your algorithm after a week or so if you don't come back to watch some videos. But I hope you do. Come on back and watch some more videos and look at some playlists and get involved as well. That's also fun. In the meantime, keep listening, keep learning, keep having fun. Until next time, bye bye for now.